Your move, your move.
What's up guys, it's Rogue2 here and welcome to another amazing video on the channel. So for today, as promised, we have that Exosister Bystial combo guide. Just a few quick combos to really showcase how the two engines interact with each other and why I think this is the best way to play Exosisters. If you are new around here, make sure to smash that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought of this deck profile, check out the description as my already made deck profile will be there, so you just click on that and see the deck profile and all the ratios I play. And make sure you find out the hidden video of April that has my giveaway of this month. Make sure you check on every single one of my videos that I have uploaded in April, find the giveaway and enter. It takes about 5 seconds once you do find it, and you'll be entered into some sealed product giveaway. Anyway, let's get straight into the combo guide. So for combo number one, I'm going to be showing you the pretty standard combo of how one Aritama is full Exosister combo with follow-up. So how you start it is you're going to normal summon the Aritama, use the Aritama effect, and this is going to allow you to grab Sakitama directly from your deck to the hand. Now by using Sakitama's effect, we can reveal it and immediately normal summon a spirit, which does include himself. It is really important that we do manage to get ways to an Xyz monster without special summoning, because if you special summon, we lose Martha access, so just do keep that in mind. Now, we can overlay these two and go into a Caspitel. Now, Caspitel is actually pretty nice during the opponent's turn as well, because on its activation summon effect, what happens is neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard. So if we do want to put our opponent under that restriction during the opponent's turn, we can do that. But we mainly make her because with her detach effect, we're going to be able to search any Exosister monster, and that includes Martha. Now, we can use Martha because all we control are Xyzs, and we haven't special summoned anything that isn't an Exosister this turn, so we activate Martha, special her from the hand, and she special summons a Elise from the deck. Probably in these zones, just in case you get stopped, but because of glare reasons, I'll put Elise here. Now, with these two, we can overlay them and make our Exosister Michalis. Now, Michalis is a quick effect banish the turn it is summoned, which is really cool. However, we're going to be using it for its search effect. Make sure you always put the Elise in the graveyard, just in case you ever do get stopped by an Nibiru and you have packs, you can still special summon Martha from the deck. Now this allows you to search, in this case for the Returnia, and now you can put these two together and summon a Exosister Magnifica. Probably the safest zone to put it is the very left side, but due to glare I'm going to just put it in the middle, but you probably want to summon this in the very most left monster zone. And now you can set the Returnia, but I'll leave it face up just so you guys can see. You may think, wow, that's the whole combo. Yeah, it's actually pretty good during the opponent's turn. So what does Magnifica do? Well, on a quick effect, she can detach one material and banish a card on the field non-targeting. Then on a separate effect, we can use her effect, and she tags out and becomes material for the monster that was underneath, so an Exosister Michalis. This will trigger the Michalis effect to be able to banish a card targeted from the field or graveyard. And also, we can now activate the Returnia, and we can banish a card in the field by paying 800. And since we Xyz summon this turn, because this counts as an Xyz summon, we can non-targeting banish yet another card on the field. So that's 4 banishes. And if Michalis lives, during our turn, main phase 1, activate the effect, search for packs, and now we have the whole engine live again. So that is combo number 1. All that was done with 1 card, so 1 card equals 4 banishes and follow-up, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's now go on into combo number 2. So for combo number 2, I'm going to be showing you how you can get an Abyss Dweller during your opponent's turn while respecting Nibiru during yours, which is actually pretty nice for Exosisters. So we're going to start off with Martha effect. Even if this gets ashed, it's absolutely fine. Let's say they ash this. What you do is you just normal Martha, search for Bystial, then during your opponent's turn, banish a Bystial, that will trigger Martha to Xyz. So the combo actually just becomes easier if they ash you. But let's assume they don't ash you and we can do the full combo. Activate Martha, special Martha, summon Elise. We are now Exosister locked. With these two, we're going to overlay them and go into a Michalis. We're going to do Michalis effect, always detaching the Elise. Remember that, because we need Elise in the graveyard. Searching for a Exosister packs. Now we can do is activate Lubellion and grab a Magnemute. Now we set the packs and we pass turn. That, you may think, wow, that's not a lot. Again, you're wrong, because this is Exosisters and we can Xyz during the opponent's turn. Now what happens during our opponent's turn is we're going to flip the packs. That is going to allow us to pay 8 and special summon another Martha from the deck, because we have Elise. So grab it to the hand, and since we have Elise in the grave, we can special summon the Martha. And now what we can do at any point during the combo when we want an Abyss Dweller and they have a monster, activate Magnemute, we're going to banish the Elise, summon Magnemute, and now we're going to go Chainlink 1 Martha, Chainlink 2 Mag. We're going to get a search, and Martha is going to go into the Exosister. Exosister effect, neither player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. So just like that, you have your Abyss Dweller at home, which is the Exosister, and there's a lot of stuff here. So in the end phase, we're going to be grabbing a dragon. That makes the Bystial Lubellion live, because we can summon another Bystial, summon him back, get regained. If these survive, we can always put them together. We have a search from the Mikalis if it survives as well. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get on to combo number 3. So for combo number 3, I'm going to be showcasing how you can go full Exosister combo if you don't open Aratama. Now this, you have to be careful because it doesn't respect Nibiru and you can lose to a lot of hand traps. But again, as I said, if you have a Bystial, which I'll show in the final combo, ashing a Martha does absolutely nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a Martha, use its effects. We're going to summon Elise. We are now Exosister locked. With these two, we're going to overlay. We're going to go straight into a Caspitel, because we actually do need another monster here. Always detach the Elise, use its effect. In this case, if we already had an Exosister like Elise, or we had, what's her name, Stella, we would grab Sophia, but in this case, I'm just showing that we already have Sophia, so we grab either Stella or Elise, depending on what we need. Now we can normal summon the Stella, use the effect, special Sophia. Sophia effect is going to draw us any random card, which can be any hand trap. In this case, it's Ash Blossom, so we'll just keep it down. And now from here, we can do is we can put them together, go for a Mikalis, use the Mikalis effect. It doesn't matter what you detach in this case. And we can grab any of these spells and traps. In this case, we can grab Vadis, you can grab Britannia. Vadis is cool against stuff like Crystron, because you just flip up Vadis, and they have to banish cards from the grave as part of their combo, and you get 2 basically free Xyz monsters, so you can get a Jabreen and an Exosister, so you Abyss Dweller them, and you can have a Negate as well. And you can also here have the Magnifica line as well. So that is just a ton of interruption, and graveyard heavy decks just can't keep up with that type of interruption, especially if you resolve the Exosister. So now for the final combo, it's going to be very short. I'm going to showcase you what happens if they ash a Martha. So for the final combo, I'm going to be showcasing you how exactly these 2 cards beat Ash Blossom, and pretty much pivot into any type of Xyz that you want. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Martha, they ash us, or for example, they Dominus Purge us. Well, okay, that's not the end of the world. Why? Because now we activate Lubellion, grab Magnemute, normal summon Martha, and pass. You may think, wow, that's pretty bad. Again, Exosisters are crazy, Martha's crazy. This is what you can do. During the opponent's turn, activate Magnemute. Let's say they don't have any lights, so we have to ban it, light to dark, so we banish our own Lubellion. This triggers Martha, and now we can go into anything we want. If you want an Abyss Dweller, you go for the Exosister. If you want a banish, you go for the Mikalis. If you want to stop the opponent's special summoning from the graveyard, we go for Caspitel. If you want another negate, we go for the Jabreen. Literally, you can pivot into any of these. For most cases, you will go into the Exosister, activate Exosister effect. They are now Abyss Dwellered. And in the heavy graveyard formats we're going to be going up against, so Dragon Tail, Orcus, Crystron, this is absolutely crazy. And of course, we do get the Magnemute search in the end phase. We can grab another Lubellion, or we can grab a different Bystial that we like. So I hope you guys did enjoy this little combo tutorial. Very simple, but I wanted to show you guys how Bystials and Exosisters work super well together. If you want to see the profile I have, make sure you check out the video already on the channel. I will leave a link in the description for you to check that out. Let me know what you think of this build. Let me know what you think of Exosisters. I think they will be getting support soon, and I think it will be the Xyz version of Martha. And I think as its Floodgate effect is going to be stop banishing from the graveyard. Now, if we get an Xyz that stops banishing from the graveyard, we are absolutely cooking. We are probably in the meta contention, I think, because a card like that is something we really need at the moment, especially that a lot of decks want to banish from the grave and we have no real way of stopping that. A Martha Xyz that does that would be absolutely fantastic, and maybe even a field spell that either searches for extra consistency, which we don't really need, or offers us some hand trap protection, which would be fantastic. So thank you so much for watching. This has been the Exosister Bystial combo guide, and I'll see you all in the next video.
It's time! Let's go!